was just looking at everything that you're into. You're in the middle of a world tour. You got the new roller coaster here. You've got your imagination library. I think that there might have been a little creek up near your cabin up there that was the fountain of youth. How do you keep it all going?
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder that myself. But thank you for that fountain of youth thing.
Yeah.
But actually, I do love what I do, and I have, like I often say, I've dreamed myself into a corner. So I've got to make it work. I got to continue. But I love what I do. I've been very blessed to have seen my dreams come true. So I got to be responsible for all that.
Had an opportunity to ride the coaster yesterday, and what a great opportunity that was.
Did you ride it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Did you have kids with you, or did you just ride it on your
I'll
own?
bring the kids back.
Yeah. So did it make you feel like a kid, though, to ride it?
I always
Good.
feel like
Did you
a
feel like a hero? They say you
Yes,
can go
ma'am.
from 0 to hero in just a matter of seconds on that thing.
That last little burst kind of gets you, doesn't it?
I don't know. I've
Oh,
never
you
been on
haven't
it.
ridden
I'm not
yet.
riding the rides. I just sell them. I just help think them up, and then I just go out and talk about them. And the kids think, oh, if it's too scary for Dolly, it must be really scary. So I want to get on that thing.
Well, what about your world tour? How's that going?
It's going great. We did some shows in America back in the winter, and then we went to New Zealand and Australia for a month. Just got back, and now we're promoting all of the Dollywood things for a few weeks, and then we're going to do some more shows in America. We're doing a big show in Knoxville in May, a benefit show for the Imagination Library and the Dr. Robert F. Thomas Foundation. So that's something all the folks around here should come and see. And
May
then,
28th, I believe.
yes, it is the 28th of May. And then we go, we do a few more shows in the States, and then we go to Europe for about 5 weeks in June.
And speaking of the Imagination Library, you are basically the fountain of youth for this entire area. I mean, you're the biggest employer, and you've got the library. And what do we do before you?
Well, I'm sure everybody did fine, but it makes me feel proud that I can, you know, be part of all that. Because I think once you get in a position to help, you should if you can. And it's always good to pick projects that you believe in. And the Imagination Library, what could be greater than to put books in the hands of little children? Because I know a lot of my own relatives didn't get a chance to go to school, just like you. We were talking before we went on the air that we were both from big families, and like my dad's people, and so a lot of my relatives didn't get a chance to get an education, but so smart, such smart people. And I just think if you can read, you can self-educate yourself even if you can't afford to go to college or go to school. So it's just important that I do things and help give back, because I don't want to just take and take and take. I want to give and give and give also.
So they get that starting education with your books, and then they can work here while they're going through college and just scoot them right along their way.
Well, they just might do that, whatever it takes.
And let's talk about the big resort that's coming up next year.
Ain't that exciting?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called the Dreammore Resort. And we are going to be big on having like a southern flavor, but a big old front porch with rocking chairs where people can come and sit and visit, you know, while they wait to do other things. But that was always, as you know, being from a big family, country family, your porch was always the great thing. Whether it was the front porch or the back porch, you were always sitting on the porch, mostly because it's too hot in the summer to get in the house. You get out there if you could. But anyway, so it's going to be great. It's going to have a spa. It's going to have wonderful rooms. They all have kind of their themes, and it's just going to be great. I'm really looking forward to that. We're going to start with 300 rooms, and then we'll expand as the time goes by.
Well, how's your pirate adventure down at the beach going?
Well, we don't. At Myrtle Beach, we did well at Christmas, and people have enjoyed it. I haven't checked up on that lately because we've been so busy. But we're always proud to have our dinner theaters, because the Dixie Stampede in Branson and in here does great. And then, of course, we changed the Dixie Stampede to the Pirate's Voyage, and it really just came out of the chute, just great guns. So I'll have to check on that, see if we're still doing good.
I got to talk to you when you first started that pirate outfit. 2 thumbs up.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I just love all these theme things. I love getting dressed, just like this morning with the firefighter outfit. I mean, I think that's one of the things I look most forward to. I get to stay a kid as I grow older. I'm in my 2nd childhood now.
I'm in my 3rd, so.
Are you?
So Dollywood, I mean, over twice the size it was when you took it over, and that's the great thing. Every year you add something new. It just keeps getting bigger. Where's it going to go from here?
Well, just up. Hopefully, if the economy stays good and the world stays settled enough, and I stay healthy, and even if I'm gone, hopefully Dollywood will still go on. But anyway, we're hoping to do greater and bigger things. We buy more property all the time so we can expand. And that's one of the reasons I'm excited about the resort. So we have a lot of areas that we can still grow, and we're just going to see how it goes. And we listen to the families, we listen to the people that come to the park. We have a suggestion box. They have great ideas, and we act on a lot of that. So we just want to make sure it's fun for families.
Tell me about it.
Well, I'm
How
excited.
you came up with that theme?
Well, we tried to tailor make things that kind of fit with the Dollywood feeling of family and the things here in the Great Smoky Mountains, our Smoky Mountain heritage, we try to preserve as best we can. And we got this idea for the Fire Chaser Express based back in the 1940s, when people, actually the volunteer firefighters, would work here in the Smokies. So we've kind of tailor-made it to where all families can ride, like little bitty kids that don't get a chance to ride the bigger coasters and they get mad because they can't. So this way, the little kids can ride, the big kids can ride, and so it's kind of like being to say that everybody can help, everybody can volunteer, everybody can be a hero. They're going there to fight the fire. The ride goes and makes you feel like you're really on mission. So it's just really instilling in kids as much as anything that what it's like to help, and that you should help, and to volunteer, and to be a hero, that sort of thing.